A 7-year-old is dead after being shot during a drive-by while he was in bed. It happened in Cloverleaf overnight. This happened on McNair Street, just north of the East Freeway. That's where we find Zach Tawatari. Zach, multiple children have become victims of gun violence in the Houston area recently.
Ron, it's hard to believe the Harris County Sheriff's Office identifying that little boy as 7-year-old Paul Vasquez. They say he was lying in his bed when he was shot and killed. We spoke to several organizations today who say this all needs to stop. Late Sunday night, a heartbreaking scene as investigators comb through where they say a 7-year-old boy was lying in his bed when he was shot and killed. Fiel Executive Director Cesar Espinosa.
Our heart goes out to this family. This little boy who was just sitting at home, in his bed where he needed to be.
According to authorities, a silver sedan pulled up around 11 p.m. and opened fire on the house. The boy was shot in the chest before telling his mom and collapsing. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital. And it's scenes like these, Espinosa says, that are becoming all too familiar. Innocent children, the victims of gun violence.
At the end of the day, we need to try to do as much as we can to keep weapons from falling into the hands of wrong people who are going to go out and commit these crimes like the one that occurred last night.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez tweeting his reaction earlier today, saying in part, "This is the toll of daily gun violence. We can and must do more to stop gun violence." Andy Kahn of Crime Stoppers.
It's disturbing,
saying this recent span of violent crime in Harris County is something he hasn't seen
in 30 years. The level of violence, the level of gun violence, the level of murders, and just innocent random people.
One thing among many he says needs to be discussed.
That is the amount of known felons that are back in the community that are charged with felon in possession of a firearm.
Hoping that scenes like these can be prevented.
And I wish I had a magic wand to get quick answers to this, but there's a lot of problems right now.
And so far, the Sheriff's Department doesn't have a suspect or any further information on a motive. If you know anything, they're asking for you to call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. Ron?
Let's hope somebody comes together with some information for police. Thank you so much, Zach.